I was thinking about the mic in a good spot tonight instead of being like weird up here. Got it on. No one's in here yet.
Oh, is it live right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hello, those that will be watching the beginning of this later.
Probably nobody.
No, I don't like how.
Get out.
This part of me looks. What?
Go do that in the mirror. Coughing in the microphone all night.
Okay. Hi, Weekly Transformer people.
There's nobody there.
I know, but people might watch it later.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
But I'm coming back later for my segment, correct?
You are coming back later for your segment.
Lovely.
We have things that you can name.
But listen, I might need some help.
We'll see. You got to try stuff on your own first, though.
Okay.
Your segment. We have things that you can name. There we go. Oops, echoing. There we go. Sorry, I was doing this so I can check the chat.
I know, I'm just watching.
Okay. Oh. You feel like an old person here. Let's give
You're not live on yourself.
What?
YouTube.
There's a delay.
Oh. So that means you'll be late on your chatting?
Yes, there's always a slight delay with it, so.
All right, have fun.
Okay. We'll hang out here and wait for people to show up for a second.
Yeah, you look cute.
Thank you. All right. Good morning. I guess good morning is actually evening where I am. Let's see. Who is this saying good morning, by the way? Because YouTube changed their names the other week. So the way people's names show up is different than they used to show up. So I'm still getting used to who is who. So if this is someone who has previously jumped in, let us know what your previous YouTube name was or your location and all that kind of good stuff. Because, like I said, YouTube messed around and messed their stuff up. Or they changed the names anyhow. Man, I look tired tonight. I feel tired. So we're going to wait for a few more folks to roll in here. Got a couple things. Got a couple things on the old notepad here we can check out. Stick around for our to later on. We'll have a guest again, like we did last week. Luis, how are you this evening? Again, I said this a moment ago, but Luis, if you've been in our stream before, post your location or what your previous YouTube name might have been, because everyone shows up in here different. I'm pointing over. I have an iPad over here that I use to help me keep track of chats. But YouTube changed the way people's names look. So now, like as of last week, people's names were all showing up different. So also, if you showed up last week, I do forget things as well. So sound off. Let me know where everyone is from. What's going on? Team Smith, evening. How are you? Good evening or good morning, I guess, depending on where in the world you are. Getting a few folks to roll in here. We're going to go over our kind of what we found this week in the shops, and a few things that might be on sale. A couple sales going on, and what some of the latest reveals have been, so we can take a look at that. So, Louis, you say robot ambulance. Don't know what that means, but let me know. Someone decode the robot ambulance for me. I am not hip to what some things are nowadays. So, pardon me for a second as we get a little refreshment for the night, and we'll get to rolling here in just a moment. While we're waiting, Has anyone out there got anything they're excited about? Or are you excited about anything coming up? A lot of good things revealed this past weekend. The CCXP out down there in Brazil. Been to Brazil one time. It's a pretty cool place. Interesting toppings for their pizza. So, oh man, God, that's so good. Pardon me while I adjust the light real quick. Get our hair light up here. Come on. Oh man. There we go. That's better. There's a little top-down light going on there. Pardon me if I cough a little bit throughout the night. I keep getting this upper respiratory infection, so I don't know what's going on. So, been working on a few things. If you're on our Patreon, I've been posting, or actually no one's on our Patreon really, but on Patreon I've been posting some progress of this little guy I've been working on. So I've got one of the Classics class, Bloki's Beast Wars, Optimus Primal, and I did a little Nemesis Primal paint job to him. It turned out pretty okay. I like the look of him. I still want to adjust and paint some. I got to do a little bit of a gloss coat on him. Got to do a seal coat on him, and I even put a little detail on his back. I like the little back detailing I put on there. I think that's adds a little bit to it, you know. Currently debating on what I should do with his hand. Thinking I may throw a little silver on there, so maybe we'll throw some silver on him tonight on stream. If anyone would like to watch some painting go on, so I want to do the gloss red on the weapons. That'd be pretty sick. So kind of use the Bumblebee 3-pack Primal as my inspiration, as well as the other random Nimbus I have over here to the side. So. Another news, we do have so some folks had expressed some interest in donating. We've got a Patreon now, and actually TF Life there. He's our first true Patreon member. Got jumped into the Discord, and we've been having some fun chats over there. So if anyone wants to do that, patreon.com, I guess is the weekly transformer or something. I don't even know what my address is there if you want to like chunk in $1 or $2 to help us do things. But picked TF Life up there, the Studio Series Bumblebee, because last week he was looking for it. Came in a 2-pack with this guy, double punch, and actually this is a weird mold as far as posing goes, as far as like the posing of the head goes, and but I really like it in a weird way. It does some cool things, I think, and I think I like this deco better than the other one. So, and also, thank you, TF Life. I'm getting in the Christmas spirit, so I was telling my wife, telling Mrs. Weekly that I'm going to wear a Christmas shirt on streams for the next few weeks. So this is my one from a couple years ago. It's avocados and Santa hats. So, and it is extremely comfortable. I really like the way this feels and looks really good. TF Life, you say you like him too. You like this mold? Do you have this mold? I think maybe you do. I think you mentioned that maybe previously in one of our live streams, or someone mentioned him that they have him. I really like the way that when he turns into Scorpion mode, how the hands shift up into the claws, and it's I don't know. There's sometimes you pick up a figure and you can't really quite place your hands on why you like it, and you may like I'm saying me at least. Like I feel like I shouldn't like this for any reason, but some things just have a certain quality to them. You're like, man, that's really enjoyable, and that's how I feel about this guy. He's like, I feel like I shouldn't like him, but I do for some reason. So, yeah. So I was right. Yeah, you did say that you had the Scorponok then. So, yeah, the head is the weirdest thing because if you just do it straight down, it's totally fine. But like if you try to turn it in any kind of way, it's just like, it makes like a weird kind of like glitchy, giggity, robot-y head type thing going on. So, but I enjoy him a lot. And now I have someone to fight our Primal. So, and yeah, well, TF Life, you've seen this. You've seen this on the Patreon and on the Discord. But the Primal Yeah, because I asked you about the hands today, but I put a couple little extra dots of like red. I don't know if that's going to show up in the those little dots in the teal on the waist piece. So I wanted to add a little bit more like red somewhere in there. I think it's very subtle, but I think it looks good. So I may open him up on stream. We've got a couple things we can check out to open up. So I guess we can get rolling. We got 8 folks in here. May have to recap a little bit for some of our other listeners. I feel if I got a countdown timer, maybe people would kind of jump in and like be kind of waiting and it'd be kind of primed up. So I'm going to work on that. I worked on the camera today that I maybe have access to. So I'm going to work on the rest of that. So, all right. So, let's go over a couple little sales things that's happening right now. Target has, it may be online only, but they have like 25% off some of their Transformers toys. It might just be some Earthspark stuff and some Cyberworld stuff, but they've got the Cyberworld Scorponok for like $29, and he looks like a pretty fun figure. I mean, we just finished watching Cyberworld the other day, and I was like, you know what? I may could go in on that. Simple figures, but some of them seem pretty fun. And other than that, they also have 10 off of 50 and 25 off of 100. So if you are planning on buying that 4-pack, that's going to come in right below 100. And if you just add like a deluxe to it, you'll get $25 off all of that. So basically, it would be like getting that 4-pack for $75 and getting a deluxe on top of that. For basically, it'd be like getting an extra bot for that. So that's not a bad deal. And 10 off of 40, I mean, or 10 off of 50, that's $40. So pick you up 2 deluxes or pick you up a Voyager and then like something else. So Autobot, how's it going this evening? Autobot 7177. What's 7177 about, by the way? Is that just randomly assigned, or do you have some meaning behind that? Just wondering. The Weekly Transformer is a amalgamation of something that I can explain if y'all want me to. But yeah, I like knowing people's story behind their things. So, birthday adjacent, yeah, makes sense. So, yeah, mine is like 83. I was born in 83, so I'm like kind of skirting on the edge of Transformers there, So, Lauren, how are you this evening? Anyone popping in the chat? Let us know what you're up to this evening, where you're tuning in from, and where what you're excited about right now. I was just talking about Target's got a couple sales, 25 off 100, 10 off of 50, and then like 25% off of select toys. So just check their app. Some pretty good deals there. I'm going to pick up the Scorponok for a reason. So, oh man, it'd be cool to get the Scorponok and paint it as a Black Zarek. I got to get one as a gift, but maybe I could do something like that. That would be a pretty sick thing to do. So, your mom's name, awesome. I appreciate that. Honoring your mother. My middle name is my father's name. One of my son's middle names is my middle name as well. So I love family names. So, oh yeah, TF Life, the Magnus. I talked about that on stream for probably like an hour, like a month ago. But this Magnus, this mold is great. It's just a great mold. And then just making it white with some silver on it should not do this to it, but it makes it look so good. It's a really great Magnus. Definitely worth it. That pack is definitely worth it. You get this Magnus, which is beautiful. You get the Nemesis, which I'm a sucker for a Nemesis, and as much as I hate to do it, as soon as DNA comes out with the kit for this, the kit for this, I'll be getting that as well, which I just got a notification today that they're getting ready to ship my other Minosaur kit. And then my favorite, and honestly, it might end up being one of my favorite figures of the year, the guy we looked at last week, Buller, or Horrible if you're in the US, but we're calling him Buller because that's who he was. man, this thing is, I think this might win for best retool, at least since Die Atlas. Because I don't know, this comes from Skullgrin, and they gave it ankle tilts, and the plastic quality's thick and better. The only thing I don't like is like the horns. But even to be as chunky as he looks on camera, in person, like he doesn't seem as wide. He's like, this thing's freaking great. Like, highly recommend this. TF Life, if you can pick it up, if you can figure out how to swing it financially, I would say do it. So, catch up on some comments here. It's Autobot, you said you remember you got your first figures at 4 when Dark of the Moon released. So Dark of the Moon Optimus, let's see. I'm not as well versed on the Bayverse figures, but Dark of the Moon Optimus, I'm thinking the Megatron, that would have been the tanker truck Megatron. So which Optimus was that? Because then I'm thinking the next one was the Mark Wahlberg movies, because I had the Evasion mode prime of that was like the more square body truck. So I'm not sure which Dark of the Moon prime that would have been. Let's see. You just talked about Nemesis in the Discord. Oh yeah, TF Life is in our Discord, which we got that. That's one of our Patreon tier things there, and we've been having a good time in there. Like, I've been enjoying our little conversation we have there. And did Will end up making like a Nemesis shelf? I'm probably gonna end up doing that because I love Nemesis. I have one sitting right here compared to something else I got this week. And I mean, like I said earlier, this guy's getting painted as Nemesis Primal, which this is going to be a Patreon giveaway. I do not have the best painting skills or anything, but I've had a really great time with it, and I think it looks pretty good. So at some point, I think this is going to end up being a Patreon giveaway item, as well as some other stuff I'm cooking up. So, oh, is the non-transforming one? Okay. A bunch of pop-out guns. Yeah, man, like back in the Bay times, they made such a glut of figures. It is hard to remember which was which. And then there was recolors, and then like slight renamings, and multiple packs across multiple retailers. It was just like, man, it was a great time to be a Transformers fan because it was just product everywhere. And now I feel it's kind of like slowing down a little bit. We're only getting 3 waves a year, which is great because they're increasing the prices, which sucks. So, but yeah. So, let's jump into some talk about the things that were revealed here recently after I catch Lee's comment here. Oh, you said you got Studio Series 86 Wheelie? That is an awesome figure, which is a sentence I thought I would never say. That little core class wheelie, Lee, is so fun. And I remember I bought it because it was on clearance for like $3 somewhere. And I got it actually to use as a channel giveaway at some point. Like way back in the day, like 3 years ago or something. And I bought a couple of them to use as giveaway items. And then I opened one day because I was bored. And I was like, man, actually, he's right up here. He actually has a spot on my Dinobot shelf because I actually liked him quite a bit. I remember popping him out, and I'm like, I think I'm supposed to hate this thing. But then being like, I really like this thing. So like Studio Series Wheelie, he's very fun. Like, I really like this guy. I will get the retro card one when they release it because I want to put all the retro cards up on a display. So I'll just have him there. But as far as like scaling with the Dinobots and like being a fun little transformation, and like the transformation does a lot more than you think it would to be this. And like the only kibble he got is just like this one little butt flap, and that's not bad. Like, and I love the way his slingshot stores in his butt. Like, great little figure. Like, this is like one of the better core classes I feel that they did. Like, you look at like Wheeljack or Ratchet, and those things, if you like them, cool. I'm not bot shaming you, but those things suck. This thing is like good. It's solid. You know, it's like, I love this little guy. So, let's see. It looks like we got Trigger Happy jumping in here finally. About time, man. Taking your time to get a hit or not. I was just kidding, dude. It's only been like 20 minutes. So you actually jumped in here pretty quickly tonight. Let's see. Autobot, you said, and then 2014 has real higher ups made the designers make everything break. Well, there my chat went. I think that's more of probably parents were complaining about trying to deal with the fiddly transformations for some of those. Because again, Transformers was so popular then, and then everything was getting so complex and the kids couldn't do it. And then parents were like, I'm not dealing with this. So I bet that was some of it. So, don't need to be doing that. Sorry guys. I have another screen over here. This is what I'm checking chat on because it's a lot easier. So you need to replace the figure. Yeah. That's why I have this one too, Lee, because this replaces the one that came with the 86 Grimlock. The one that came with the 86 Grimlock is in the box, the same place that 86, who Spike is, Daniel, whoever came with Slag, he's in that box too, never to be seen because that thing is stupid. And TF Life, so you're waiting on the non-toy color of the new deluxe one. Yeah, they'll do it. They got to do it, right? They're not going to make a whole new mold. First off, blows my mind that they made a whole new mold for Wheelie, like a whole new deluxe size mold for Wheelie. Like that's shocking because Wheelie's one of those characters that everyone hates in general. It's like, wow, so you're making a deluxe size Wheelie because technically he was a mini bot, right? In the original toy lines. So it's like, that's pretty interesting. They're doing that. But yeah, it's, they'll do multiple decos of it and I'll just wait and I'll pick one up that's cheap at some point. So, cause I don't really care what I get. So, yeah, exactly. You're happy. Great representation of the character. Very minimal kibble aside from the wheels and the little butt flap on the back. Fun little transformation, more complex. And you think you actually have to rotate some arms around and like tuck things back. It's a great little figure. So, yeah, Autobot skill issues for everyone, right? From kids to parents. And I mean, I'm still one that I don't look at instructions to transform figures. I get them and I figure them out when I get them, even the crazy beta designs. And occasionally there'll be one where I'm like, I feel like something's just not quite right, or there's, and then I'll look at something. But in general, I do not do instructions because that's the fun, man. It's like a Rubik's Cube. It's like you got to get a new figure and then you got to transform it yourself and then try to figure it out. It's we actually did a stream. I think it was like our third stream that Will and I were on, and I bought that the Jungle Mission 3-pack from Rise of the Beast, and he got one with instructions and I got one without instructions, and we saw who could transform it faster. And like, I did it faster, or we like finished at the same time or something. The whole time I'm going like, oh, that's cool. Oh, look at it does this. It's, I don't know. It's enjoyable, right? It makes part of the hobby fun. It's more engaging with the figure. Like I almost do that with like some parts of Lego sets sometimes. Like I'll look at like certain steps and be like, I bet I can figure out the next step. And me and the wife actually got a little Lego set the other weekend, little $10 box of random brick things, and we told each other like where things goes, and that was fun. Speaking of Legos, I picked this guy up at Target for $25 just to throw something different in here. I got this little Santa sleigh with these 4 reindeer because I had it on sale. They also had it on the Walmart Black Friday sale, but I missed it there. And it just was like a fun little build. And Santa's got a little little tray there in his trunk. So I don't know, fun little things, so yeah, I agree with that, Autobot. Like there's a fine line between complex and fiddly, because some things can be needlessly fiddly for no reason. And those are the ones that are annoying, and when they don't tab in correctly as well. Like, so I have War Breakdown, from the 10th anniversary of Transformers Prime. They released a few years back. It came with War Breakdown and a Viacon. And his transformation, I would say, is more fiddly because of you got to shift things and like you got to turn shoulders a certain kind of way to push him up in there, and then he doesn't tab together very well. So it's like it's complex, but it's also like fiddly in a way that's not enjoyable in a way. They like get everything to like scrunch up and like cram up in there. But then there are some things that are like even like Thrill-Jack here. Well, that'll be a good segue. Some of his stuff can be like, I guess it's not necessarily complex, but it's not straightforward, and takes a little shifting around. And those are fun transformations, and especially when they lead to like a freaking bomber alt mode like this. So I guess let's hold off on that for a second. I got something to do this later. Let's talk about some Sideways. Let's talk about the new Sideways that we got to see this past week. Looks pretty cool. Looks like the Armada toy. Very neat. He comes with his two little guys. Super cool. You can smash them together and make a guy who rides the motorcycle. Freaking love it. I don't know if they're going to do the head thing or not. I don't know if they're going to do the head swapping gimmick. He does have the thing on his chest, just like the other Sideways had, where you can flip it over. You can flip it over and make him an Autobot or a Decepticon, just like Cybertron. I keep pointing over here. I'll just get him. Hold on. Just like Cybertron Sideways has the little thing on him where you can flick it and change a symbol like the Cyber Key used to do. So that's cool that they kept that on that Sideways. But like seeing the leaked images so far of the let me get them set up here. Seeing the leaked images of the back of the packaging, it's like, man, I don't know if the heads are going to go on or not. Oh, don't worry, we'll get to Bruticus in just a minute. So, but yeah, so Tip Life, yeah, he comes with both minicons. He comes with both, and you can actually smack them together to make the little rider that goes on him. But if you look at the images, like it looks like you just rip the legs off of one, you kind of stick them on the back of the motorcycle. And then there's nothing on the back of the box art that shows you like putting the heads on, even though the minicons have like the eyes for the heads. So I don't know if it's confirmed or denied yet, but it's kind of like I'm kind of leery. I'm wondering like where we stand with that. If they're actually going to give him the little where you can pop his heads on or not. So the other one is like Autobot is saying here, we finally saw Onslaught and we saw Swindle. And we talked about this a little bit in the Discord. And yeah, Autobot, Bruticus proportions, they do some little wonky. Now, if you actually look at one of the Floridier illustrations, that is kind of how he looks. He does kind of look like big chest and like legs, and it could just be the angle. And I think that's where they got it from, is like they made it to look like that angle and that proportion, but that's probably not how he was proportioned. You know, really that was just like the angle that it was drawn in, the perspective. And he does look like a little weird, especially like, look, we all know what he does. Just put stand-in things there on the back of the box. Don't give him these skinny, weird leg things like they did with when they did it to Minosaur and they did Superion too. Like, it's just like, there's no point doing that. Just, we all know what it's going to do. We know it's Combiner. It makes it look weird. And like when they even Devastator, they sent out that thing that was like just the torso. That's just weird. There's just weird marketing in my opinion. But overall, like, I think Bruticus is going to be pretty good. I think I had the same reaction. Autobot is that I was like, that's weird. But when I saw like a better, like actual physical photo, I was like, okay, it does look better. Hasbro has a track record of their stock images making things look like something I don't want to get. Case in point is this guy right here. This guy looks boring and crappy, and I wasn't going to get him. And I love this thing. He's great. But the stock images, most uninteresting thing I've ever seen. And that's kind of how, and so now I'll have to kind of filter things through that when I look at the Hasbro stock images. If it's going to actually, like, is this going to be as bad as I think, or is it going to be better? So I think it'll be good. Onslaught looks pretty good too. He's got some nice paint hits, like a lot of the good decos there on him. But so let me catch this real fast. Short King Bruticus. Yeah. Lucas says, hey, you personally like how Bruticus looks. And yeah, that's what I was just saying. See it in person, because nowadays you can't rely on what Hasbro gives you. So, Autobot, I did not see how most copies of Brawl have major stress marks on the ankle or torso. And that is concerning and disturbing and disappointing, because that is a Voyager figure now that they are charging you $43 for, and it should have not a damn bit of nothing like that. Like, stop it. Like, stop trying to upsell us and stop trying to market us saying these things are like engineered better and these are so good and blah, blah, blah. And then you're not going to put it through the QC to not get a stress mark when you first put it on there. Again, I don't want to hear that about the Constructicons either. It's like Mixmaster is the next review I do, and kiss my butt, that's not a Voyager figure. It's bigger and it's chunkier, but come on, it's lazy and it's not going to do a review right here. So, yeah, but and then Swindle looks okay. The best looking Swindle we've gotten from a mainline collection for sure. But again, this could just be renders. This could just be Hasbro stock photographers not doing transformations right. See Soundwave when they released that image missing a whole front panel. But the arms, the little extra piece of kibble hanging off the arms, and I'm not a stickler for kibble in all situations, but in this one, again, Voyager figure that you're making a big deal to push these certain things to be Voyagers because of the extra engineering budget, and you're not going to hide a flap. That's one more hinge. That's one more something. I'm just saying that I don't buy it. I think there's a lot of corporate crap going on behind the scenes. They're taking things out. They're making the designers do things that they don't want to do. And then I think marketing is making them drive it. And I don't know, I watch Mark and Evan sometimes and I'm like, oh, man, I can tell they really wanted to do something else or really wanted to say something else right here. And then you can tell us if they really are proud about, and then you can tell when it's just like, we're having to say what they told us to say type of thing. So, TF Life, first Autobot, you say super bad, 100% going to, yeah, if you got a stress mark out the box, it's going to crack over time. And it shouldn't have a stress mark. We don't know, but is that certain batch of plastic? Is a certain lot number? Is it is it the certain like that color of paint they mixed in? Kind of going back to the days of Triptychon, there was a bunch of different lots of him that had different problems with hips and all kinds of things. And I actually pulled one, or I didn't pull it. I searched for eBay for a specific serial number to get one that didn't have that issue. Lee, who's in the chat with us, was not so lucky, if I'm not mistaken. He got one that had a cracked hip. TF Life, you say the only figure you show. No, wait. The only figure to show this is Armada Red Alert. No, wait, what? To show is Armada. I mean, you want to see Armada Red Alert? I've got him. He's cool. Love that figure. Great figure. Super underrated, I feel, and feel like got overshadowed by some other things. I would like to have a flatline version, but I'm not going to pay that money for it. I will buy it on the secondary market at some point because I don't need it, but I love a black deco of something. Give me a black bot. I need to make a whole black bot shelf. But it would be boring, right? If I just put all of the black bots on one shelf. Or do y'all want to see that? Y'all just want to see a wall of black robots back here? I mean, I'll do it. I love a black and a highlighted color. Again, like these are my jams. And I mean, with that said, like loving a black and highlighted color, let's jump into some stuff we got this week. Boom. The Gen Selects gold or Shatter Glass gold bug. Lee, I haven't had that much caffeine. Actually, I've had less caffeine today than I normally have. I only had my one. Well, I take that back. I had a couple sodas. I normally don't drink sodas. Maybe it's soda caffeine. That's what it is. So, yeah, like Will's Nemesis shelf. TF Life. That's what I'm gonna. That's something I'm like. I might have to do that. Except instead of just the Nemesis shelf, it might just be like a black bot shelf. So. But yeah, I finally picked this guy up at our local shop. I went in there to just look around at a couple things because, like I've said last week, our mysterious benefactor has given me 4 boxes of random different things to sell or trade in or do whatever that we might need to do with it. So I went to the shop just to see what they might have that I could send to him that might be interest for some trade, and stumbled back there. They had a whole table full of Transformers sitting there that I had never seen before. And I was like, whoa, where did these come from? And then the owner walks up and is like, you're going to make $40 in shop credit? And I'm like, okay. what you need me to do? He's like, price all these. So I start going through and I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, all right, well, this is so-and-so and he's missing this one weapon. And so I think you could, reliably get this much. Someone would pay this. And, this is so-and-so, he's not going to go for much. And then he just rolled up and was like, look, y'all are taking too long. Tell me, is this $10 or not? $5, $8, how much? So basically I was just going through going 5, 10, nothing. Oh, that's a good one. Find his gun. So he's worth 100. So I just went on like a transformer pricing speed run for a while. All that said, he gave me $40 shop credit. And Gold Bug here, he is missing one gun. I'm going to try to find that next time I go back. But I was able to finally acquire this guy without having to spend my own money for him. And 40 is about his going, 40 to 50 depending is about his going price. So I freaking love this. This is let's see. I don't know that oh, let me get him here. Come here. The hot rod goes pretty hard in the deco department. And my light is not showing up very well. I'm going to have to lower something. Hold on just a second. Showing you guys a bunch of black robots and we don't have enough light on to see anything here. See if that helps out some. It's also good to be the camera adjusting by itself. So, I mean, the deco on this guy goes pretty dang hard. But I mean, this black and this gold, and then just the hit of blue. It could be the winner for the best shattered glass Gen Selects deco, in my opinion. So let's see. Oh, hey Aaron, how's it going, man? Thank you for dropping by. You said you'd be in here today, so Lee said you'd like to get bug bites someday. Yeah, I skipped on that. That was when I was first kind of jumping back into collecting to some degree, and now I'm like, wish I'd have gotten every version of the Bumblebee mold. So, yeah, using Transformers trivia to make money, make credit. But I mean, to be fair, it's still that's as good as money. At least I don't have to spend my money, right? And I've done that for him a couple times actually. I went there last year and he had a whole big collection, and I sat down with a notepad and stuff and went through and put together a bunch of stuff. I think it finally sold, but he had was it a? Oh man, I get them all confused. Fans, Project Fans, Hobbies, Fans, Toys. It was one of those Fans versions of Lio Kaiser. I put together a Roadbuster, not a Roadbuster, Road King for him. Third party. What else did he have? There was a bunch of stuff that I went through, and they gave me a bunch of shop credit. I just picked up a bunch of random things that I thought was fun. So hey Jerry. So I'll stop by there every now and then, see what they got. And so Corey, our friend from down under, thank you for joining us, man. How are you this evening? Yeah, I was just telling everybody that I went to our local shop today. I'm going over a few shop finds, and I did some pricing for some Transformers for them. And the guy gave me some store credit, so I used it to get this Gold Bug, because who else is worth spending 40 on than Gold Bug here? So love this deco, like absolutely love it. Just so good. And even like so the head is painted glossy blue, but then the eyes are like a matte red, and that adds something to it. That's actually something that inadvertently I think looks good on the Nemesis Primal that I started painting. Here is like his kind of a glossier face, but then the flat red eyes. It like, I don't know, it adds like a little extra quality to it. Like it helps balance out. Not everything has to be like shiny. You want to kind of balance like some matte stuff with some shiny stuff, I think. The only thing I don't like, and I didn't like this on Cliff Jumper either, is I wish this wouldn't have been painted. Like, because I love the clear chest here. And I have the other version of Cliff Jumper up there that has the full painted windows and all. And I think it makes it look a lot better. But I wish they could have made it like all clear. I know they couldn't, but see, which line is that hot rod from? This is the Gen Select Shattered Glass. It came in a 2-pack with boom. Shattered Glass Wheeljack and Whisper, which I am very shocked that they didn't give us Whisper with the Armada wheel jack. Like I am shocked that this was a one and done type thing, which I don't think it is. I guarantee they've got to do like a mini-con pack at some point because there's no way they engineered this thing just to put with this. And this set was only like $40. No conceivable way. But what a fantastic little mini-con. I mean, beautiful deck on both these guys too. Like this was 2 years ago, I guess. And it was like, I think me and Will said these were like our figures of the year or something. Maybe our pack of the year. So Corey, you said see Hound Sunstreak order arriving something. Yeah, so last week you said that you had ordered the Autobot pack, Hound and Sunstreaker, and you had somebody else coming as well, right? I know we had a long conversation about the about the Sunstreaker and the Hound. It wasn't Trailbreaker, was it? There was someone else you were talking about, right? So, oh yeah, and 86 Soundwave. Yeah, that's right. TF Life, I think that was 86 Soundwave that he was looking at. So, great job remembering, dude. All right, we put these guys back up where they go, and we'll take a look at what else we got this past week. I've got a weird one here too that probably nobody but Lee and Trigger Happy will know what it is or appreciate. So, oh, I forgot to put Whisper back up there. So other than that, I took a couple of random things into trade in that I didn't want, just like really cheap things. So I got the Thrilling 30 pipes because I have the Nemesis and I really enjoy this mold. I think it's fun. And there's pipes and there's Huffer and Optimus. Their Optimus is gone. I will probably pick up the Huffer and then just pick up the Optimus, and he's pretty cheap. And then I'll have the complete set, and I just think they're fun. Nothing super special, but he's got a really cool like red like face, and I think that makes his color scheme look nice. Let me pop him out here. All right, come on. And again, it's like his visor's a little like more of a flat color. I think it adds something to it. Come on, how do we get you out there? There we go. Flip that around, pop that up. Come on, you. There we go. Their heads are tiny, which is kind of crazy for such a bulky mold. I don't know how their shoulder panels open up. Probably need to research that. But yeah, he's nothing special, but he's got a fun little chest pops open to reveal his symbol there. And yeah, he's fun. I mean, even to have just like the stubby panel arms, like the way the hands are done, I think these are great little figures. So let's see. You got him. So we got pipes now. And then, so when they get collections, sometimes they don't know what all goes with stuff unless they have some random idiot like me who is like, oh, that goes to so-and-so. So they had sold the Optimus, but they had a Roller that came with the Optimus. And all these guys were little weapon dudes. So here's Roller, and then he's a little robot dude. And then he flips over, and he's a little gun dude. I mean, it's not that great looking, but it's fun. It is a little tiny, minuscule triple changer Roller who actually has rolling wheels, the front of which are pinned on, and the back of which is an axle that runs all the way through. So, you know, pretty fun. And it's even got little peg holes. So technically, if you had a tiny little weapon, it could actually, you know what, here we go. Because Optimus came with this gun too. Boom. And Roller can hold a gun. I mean, you can't not love that. Also, I don't know what this face is, but yeah. But I just think that's fun. You know, and the gun can go on the back of Roller as well. So, fun little gun dudes. Other than that, Waspinator, who again, he might be one of the better ones, but his transformation is just simple. Just flap his head down. These all just rotate these handles to the back, but these were like the early versions of the weaponizers or the target masters we got with a Siege. And then you got like a little tiny waspinator there. And then his gun mode is you just flip that down and you just squeeze these together. And this is what I like about some of these. They have these little kind of auto transforming gimmicks. So you just squeeze this, and then you got a little gun from him. And he came with shrapnel, if I'm not mistaken. And then you got Reflector, who is a little camera that a robot can hold. So he's got a little camera mode here. And that's fun. And then his robot mode is you just stick his hands up like you did the old Target Masters. And that's pretty fun, you know? And then the same thing with him. You just open this up, flip this over, flip that out. And he's some kind of weird little, this type of gun, little anti-gravity blaster gun or something. So these guys are fun. I don't know. I enjoy the little weapon guys. I think they're cool. Also, gotta love a purple and teal and black color scheme. Like I said, I traded in just a bunch of junk for them. Some Star Wars stuff that had like not a lot of value. They could probably get like $10 for or something. They had these marked at $5. So, you know, not a bad little trade there. My youngest got this little Armada Happy Meal toy. And it's nothing super special, but this is like a 5-step transformation, which is crazy because you would never get a 5-step transformation toy nowadays. So head, right, slide down, arms go out, but he's not done. Waist rotation around to make him stand up. And you can't tell me that a $5 McDonald's toy can have a waist rotation for transformation, and you can't put them on the Studio Series 86 Constructicons. It's a hill I'm going to die on, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm going to die on the hill of the Constructicons make me angry. So, but anyhow, and lastly, we picked up Prime Wheeljack. I had this molding dead end. I've been looking to get the Wheeljack, and they just happen to be there. He's missing his swords. I'm going to go back and try to find them. But like I said earlier, like this thing is like, let's see, this thing is just, I love the car mode. I think the deco on this is beautiful. The way the deco is laid out. And again, the Prime toys, the way that they made the designs for the show and then they translated them into the toys was just chef's kiss. And he's even got painted like tail lights. I mean, come on, man. Just freaking beautiful, beautiful. Robot mode isn't the best, but God, this car mode is so good. I'm going to transform while I catch up on some more comments here. Lucas says you just order the remaining parts needed for a model Unicron. So what all were you missing, Lucas? I believe it was, I know you're missing the missiles. Did you have the Minicon? I can't remember. Dang, Corey, like, did you get a bonus at work there, friend? Because you ordered like everybody. I guess you picked up the 86 Snarl reissue they had because he was kind of like a hard one to get, and they reissued him. So, Tiff, like say, I'm dying only with the perspective in. Like, what do you mean, like the perspective in? Just like my perspective, or the perspective from the show, or see, I don't have Classics Prime TF Life, and I've heard that he's actually pretty good. And if I see him, I will pick him up at some point. I've seen some like pretty cool looking like third-party renditions of him. Yeah, waist rotation. Yep. Oh, and yeah. Oh, Jackie here. Oh yes, I will. Wait, who's a YouTuber? Perspective. He's a YouTuber. Yep. I don't know. I haven't checked this stuff out. I used to watch a lot of Transformers YouTubers, and then when I started doing this myself, I didn't want to be like influenced by their opinion too much, and so now I've got to where I like I'll check out the odd news segment just to see kind of like what's popped up, but I'd really try my best not to like pick up anyone else's viewpoints, because like I want to engage with things myself and not get like stuck in the echo chamber of stuff of like, of the other information out there. And I want what my thoughts to be what my thoughts are, and then listen to other people's perspectives. So then I can be like, oh, okay, I see where you're coming from there. But that's how we actually form our own thoughts and opinions, is by engaging first and then seeing where we might have been wrong. Come on, you. So let's see. Getting new figures. Let's see. Corey, you say you're thinking of getting new figures, but I will only get them if you say they're worth getting. Well, don't let me be the only person that influences you there, Corey. I believe in getting what you want and what you enjoy and what you want to engage with. For example, I got these guys. No one's clamoring for these guys. These are super old. They don't come for a lot in the aftermarket. And like these, like I said a while ago, like these little molds of Nemesis here and pipes, but I like them. There's just something about them. So I say, like, get what you enjoy. Now, if you have questions about certain things, definitely throw it out to us. And, we can tell you some potential things to think about and to consider. But don't let my opinion be the only one that like helps you pick something out. Because I don't do that. Like, that's how I used to collect, is by what the community said I should get. And then I end up getting a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, why do I have this? And so now I don't do it. Now I've got to there it is. But he's got a little thing he's got to do here. There we go. It's like, I'm telling you, like, again, transformation from like the 2010. But you have to like shift up and rotate around to make his thing. And then his little knees flick out here. I should do actually a review of this guy at some point. But I mean, he looks a little beefy, but golly, he doesn't have a waist rotation either, but this was back in the day. I give stuff from 2010 a pass, and there's old Jackie boy. And I mean, he looks great. Just looks freaking phenomenal. Again, love the color scheme. It actually had, it does. See the crazy, the kind of the weird, no, actually it does. They did use, can't talk. They used to put light piping on a bunch of these figures, but then they would like paint over the back of them. But he actually does have some light piping that is not very effective. It kind of gives him the dead eye, but Toxic Clouds, you love how everyone's collection is so personalized to them. Yes, exactly. That's how our collection should be. These are the things that we enjoy. Like, and we should enjoy them for the reason that we enjoy them. And that's like, I used to not be in that camp. Like, I was in the camp of get the hype, but I didn't realize it until I really started reflecting. And I picked up the figure and I'm like, do I actually like this? Or am I getting this just because it's like more collectible or rare or whatever? And now I'm like, I pick up something and it's a crazy deal because I just can't pass up a deal. And just, I never know when I'm like, I have this Mandalorian Tatooine figure that I picked up at Ross because it was like $5. I'm like, I can't pass up the deal. And the Mandalorian's cool. And like this coloring is like really cool. So if it's cool, looks cool and I enjoy it, I'll pick it up. But on the other side of that, like, I wasn't going to pay $60 for Goldbug. I'll wait and I'll pick him up when I can, though I wanted him. So you got to be smart when you're collecting. Things cost too much money nowadays, and just, you have to be patient. And then that's how you get stuff like old Big Mom over there, Big Boy over there, the original Titan, for about what he went for when he was released. You can't just buy everything. You got to be smart. So, yeah, a bad figure doesn't exist in Transformers because everyone has their obscure favorites. I can agree with that to some degree. Where I'll push back on that is that everyone has their favorite, but that doesn't mean that the figure as a whole is still good. Because if it's a crap transformation and it won't hold together, like, I'm sure Trax is someone's favorite, but that Kingdom Trax mold, weird tabs on the end, doesn't hold together well. wobbly ankle, so it's hard to pose him. Not a very good use of the mold. But now as like a character, and like he looks good though. So I think there's levels to that, but maybe I'm getting a little bit too pedantic on that, you know? So, that 2 discount drives, like, yeah. Let's see. TF Life, you said there are for sure bad figures. TF Life, example. Who do you think's a bad figure? Corey, your last message. Let me scroll back. So Corey, if you're saying as far as like the 88.6 Constructicons being bad figures, I've tried to like convey this in my reviews, and I don't think I've done a good enough job of it because it takes a lot to like edit and put stuff together, and I just want to get stuff out, and I don't get stuff out enough. So if I try to like break stuff down too much, I'll never get a video done. But the Constructicons, they're not bad. And this is my opinion. They're not bad. But I don't think that they're necessarily like good in a way. That doesn't make sense. So my biggest qualm, there's a couple qualms I have with the Constructicons. The biggest one being the price. I understand they did a little extra engineering and some stuff, but that 2-pack being a $100 2-pack, no conceivable way. That's too much to me. Saying that it's because the price increase for like the Voyagers for the legs is because of the engineering. They put one more hinge in there. Okay, I get that. But the transformations are not complex. There's no crazy feats of engineering in there. They literally transform us almost the same as the original ones did. And then you put them all out in the same wave, and you use budget from the rest of the waves to compensate for other things. Well, the transformations for the 2 deluxes are nothing either. They're literally pull out limbs and flip something around. They're not complex for Scavenger or Bone Crusher. So the way that, again, this goes back to what I was talking about at the very first of the stream with Hasbro marketing and Hasbro like them spinning stuff. It's like, oh, we had to do this and this and this. And I agree, they are chunkier. They are heavier than the Combiner Wars figures, 100%. They are better than the Combiner Wars figures. Someone went off in the comments of the 2-pack video about them. Oh, you can't say this is better than Combiner. It's not. Like, Combiner Wars was not as good as this one. But those weren't good figures either. So I just feel like saying that a figure like, oh, this is so good, look at Combiner Wars. Well, you're comparing a new figure to a bad figure. And the engineering was fairly similar to that other bad figure that may have just beefed it up a little bit. That's just my opinion. It's not my cup of tea. I think there are better options out there. For the price that I paid for all that, I honestly rather have gotten the Legend Scale New Age Devastator or gotten the Jinbao Devastator. That's just me, though. Trigger Happy loves the G1 representation of a character. So he is very happy with his Constructicons. We all have our different ways of collecting, and then our different mental gymnastics we do with what we do with our hobby. That's just where I'm at with it. I just wasn't impressed with him. I was hoping I would be. And there's even things like I love Bone Crusher, and I can't quantify it. There's something weird about it. And even my wife picked him up and goes, he's like weird. Like, he's like weird and square. I was like, yeah, I know. And I love him. It's just like, why do I love this guy? It's all, sometimes Transformers are all just vibes, right? Like, I was perfectly content only having Bone Crusher, which is a weird thing to do, just have one member of a combiner team. I was perfectly happy having one member of that team because I thought he was cool. And I just enjoyed him for some reason. So let me jump back into here after my long-winded explanation here. See, Luke, you say you have a bunch of Transformers I dislike except for 2. Throw that in the chat. Let us know what that is. Or you may have already. So no, so Corey, you are getting the Destructicons. Maybe you'll like them, man. After my long rant I just went on, I hope you enjoy them. I hope they tickle your itch just right. I have like some weird reasons, I guess, why I didn't enjoy them as much as, some people could. And I'm not going to spoil the Devastator part yet because I'll do that in a review at some point. Yeah, Kingdom Tracks is one of the very few disappointing figures for me. Yeah. I guess that's right. But what I'm saying is they're not bad. They're disappointing to me personally. I have reasons that are disappointing to me. Lucas, you say that SS88 Bumblebee and SS40 Car Shatter kind of suck. I never engaged with the Shatter, not the car version. I messed with the other version, but not a ton. And or the 18 Bumblebee. I don't have a lot of experience with a lot of the Bayverse Bayverse designs, especially the newer Studio Series versions. But I can say there are some that are like, they look good, they feel good, they transform good, the paint looks good on them. But then there are some that's like, man, that looks like cheap and boring and convoluted. Catch them, come to see. Also, SS1, the first Bumblebee. Let's see. The Stingers, the Stingers were pretty good. And Lee, you say the reissues for Transformer Generations Titan Metroplex in 2027, but I'm really sure that's true. I saw a blurb about that, but I wasn't going to mention it because I have not been able to like confirm that information yet. And there's a lot of channels out there that just like say random things and do some weird speculation. Randomly, like that's one of the few news videos I've clicked on here in the past few weeks, was someone like trying to like say some stuff, and I clicked on it. I was like, what's this guy on about? And then I started listening to it. And I was like, this dude has nothing credible to say. Like, he was trying to like clip stuff from what Evan and Mark had said, and I'm like, no, dude, that's reaching hard. Not saying it's not true, but you're speaking things that you think that you want to hear, I feel. And it was some weird, outlandish stuff. So let's see. Corey, you see you do have the Combiner Wars Constructicons. They do kind of suck. They have no weapons. And so that was one of the big things with the new Constructicons they were talking about. They're like, now he comes with his weapons. Like, well, yeah, he should have come with his weapons to start with. Like in 2017, like, why didn't it? Like, that's idiotic. And that's an idiotic way to, I think, market an idiotic feature, I guess, to say with a figure is like, oh, he has his weapon. Well, yeah, he should have his weapon. Like, why would he not? But like using that to say like, that's how we had to justify this. But again, that's them just having to say crap that marketing say to them, I think so. Hello. Well, we're about an hour in and my wife has showed up. So y'all know what that means, right?
If they were here last week.
Aaron says, you want to talk about Transformers Prime and how it could have continued, if at all. Let's revisit that in a minute, because right now we're doing week 2 of our segment, which is called, I came up with a catchier name for this last night. I was running around. Let's see. No, I'm trying to remember it right now. My wife names Transformers. I guess I will do it. So, what wasn't it though? It was better than that.
I was going to say, that's not catchy.
No, it was better than that. Like, I'm trying to, and it's not just name that Transformer. And it's
that Transformer.
No, and it's not like, because that's like, who's that Pokemon? You know?
No, I don't know.
Well, yeah, because you were a cheerleader, not a nerd in high school, like probably all the rest of us. So, all right, well.
So maybe next week you'll know what the name was?
Maybe so. I'm going to step off for just a second. I'll hand you this little microphone.
Oh.
And you can come talk to people for a second. You just hold on to it.
Oh, okay.
So do the TikTok thing.
Hello, TikTok.
It's what people do on TikTok. They have their little microphone like this, and they're like, "Hey, y'all, look at this. I absolutely love the coloration." It's the TikTok thing. It's annoying. So
I don't TikTok.
I know she don't have TikTok, so she has Snapchat.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's also wearing my shirt.
Yes, I'm wearing his shirt because he couldn't wear it. It says, "Ain't no laws when you hang with claws." Hello, Corey. Good to see you here again. Sorry, I have to look over on this side to read what thing says. Oh, I guess I can look here too. You got to clip it to a random thing for the full TikTok effect. A random thing? Like a transformer? Ooh, that's not going to work. Oh, no. Hold on. There. How about that? I'll just hold him like that. Hello. Let's see. I don't DGLR. What does that stand for? And
right.
Transformers figure collector. Look, I clipped it to this guy.
That's good.
Look, we could put him right here and he could be our microphone.
Yep. All right. So
you want to sit?
I guess I'll sit. I guess that's a good starting point as any. So I guess we had this. So what's going on here? Oh, Will, what's up, dude? You jumped in?
Oh, is that Will?
Yeah. Oh, Corey said hey to you, by the way, too.
I know. I said hi, but I didn't know that was Will. Will. Hi, Will.
Yeah, that's Will. So he's yeah. Oh man, we're official. Should we start a TikTok? Should we have a TikTok channel now? I got too many things to manage. So like,
oopsies.
Yeah, I got too many things to manage already. Like trying to manage the Patreon and now actually chatting stuff in the Discord. I'm not doing a good job of either of those things. It's only been a week though. We're working on it. But
setting it up. Give yourself some time.
Yeah, I don't text message good.
Are we starting with this guy?
Yeah, we're gonna start with this guy.
Okay.
So so remember the rules of this, everyone.
Rules? Did we establish rules last week?
Well, we're establishing them now. We're doing this live. So the rules are don't say anything for a minute. We can start giving her hints, but give her let her get a good guess out, not just a random one. It's got to be a good guess. Like last week when she called, last week when she called Swindle Hustle, that was great. Like I still say I'm going to do customs of those Hustle and Tussle. Like that's we need TF Life. You're the artist. Draw a comic book about Hustle and Tussle. Like someone needs to do this, or maybe that's our first shirt is we have them color differently. We name them Hustle and Tussle. Something's got to be done with that. So
okay.
All right. So who's this Pokemon? It's expression. Trigger Happy says hey.
Hi, Trigger Happy.
Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting. I was say Trigger Happy. I've got your Bulkhead boxed up, and TF Life. I've got your Bumblebee boxed up as well as something a little extra I'm throwing in there. So I'm gonna try to get those out tomorrow. I wasn't able to do labels at work. I was busy today. So
okay. How about Yellow Jacket? Because his head kind of reminds me of Bumblebee with these little dudes that stick out right there.
That's
and then he's like black and gold.
That's not bad.
Thanks.
Yellow Jacket would be like I'm kind of surprised that there's not a Yellow Jacket. He's not Yellow Jacket.
Okay.
But I think that's another fodder for custom because I have an extra animated Bumblebee that I could maybe paint into Yellow Jacket or something. That would be pretty cool. So
create your own Transformer.
Yeah, Yellow Jacket. I like it. That's not who he is, but yeah, good picking. And the hinting on he looks like Bumblebee. That's part of his original lore as well. So,
really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm smart.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty close. Yay. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. That's Lucas, by the way. I sent him a jazz a long time ago. I think Lucas, you might have been the first person I ever sent anything to. So, well, that's probably Lee actually, but you were one of the first people. So,
okay. So, am I guessing again, or are you going to give me a hint now? Somebody want to give me a hint?
Yeah, that was a good guess. So, y'all give her a hint. Y'all can give her a hint
for a good guess, but I got to try for it.
Yes. The next one, I'm going to wonder how you're going to try for it. And you know what?
Don't tell me who it is yet.
No, we'll set the next couple options out here
on who I should name.
On who she should name. And I may as well throw this guy. I don't know if he can
Who was giving me all the hints last week? Was it TF Life or
no, Corey came in late and he was like, no, wait, TF Life might have done it. Yeah, I can't remember. So
a small creature and a precious material.
That's a good clue. Good clue, TF Life. So TF Life is a friend on our Discord now.
Okay. Neato.
He's our only patron so far. So
thanks for being a Patreon. Super cool.
Patron.
That's
the service is Patreon.
Oh. Okay. Small creature like a spider or something. It's a small creature.
Mhm.
Is it a spider?
It's not a spider.
Oh. Some kind of insect.
Insect.
A
Another one.
ladybug.
Close.
Really?
Close.
A beetle. Beetle. Beetle something?
Nope.
No, it's not beetle.
Go back.
Ladybug.
Mm-hmm. So think about that. Think about the clue.
A ladybug and a precious material.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Think of what is a precious material.
I don't know.
What is a precious metal?
Steel? Is it? I don't know. I don't know things.
What is this made out of?
I'm getting close. Okay. Gold?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gold's a precious metal?
Yes.
Platinum?
No. It's this.
Okay. Gold. So his name has something to do with gold?
Mm-hmm.
Goldfinger.
No, that's Dawson or not. That's
Austin Powers?
No, that's a James Bond villain.
Oh. Rhymes with rug. Bug. Gold bug?
There you go.
Gold bug?
Gold bug.
Gold bug?
Yeah.
That's a weird name. I can see how Bumblebee's close to that, though. Gold bug.
Yeah, so he actually was, I guess it depends on the story, right, y'all? Goldbug, he was Bumblebee rebuilt by the G.I. Joes into Goldbug, if I'm not well, again, I guess it depends. I think we've had this conversation before. Specifically, though, this is Shattered Glass Goldbug because he's from an alternate universe where the Autobots are evil. So he's
Shattered glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, Liam likes Shattered Glass. Yeah, so that's why he has a purple
So you said that
Decepticon symbol.
he's Bumblebee turned into Goldbug by the G.I. Joes? Is that what
he's like remade after he was damaged type of thing. So
okay.
and it depends on like which continuity we're looking at too. So
Hills?
Yeah, gold in them their heels. Trigger happy she would have never understood that. My wife is a lot of things. She's a wonderful nurse. She's a good mother. She puts up with my bull crap.
What are you about to say?
She doesn't know a lot of pop culture or expressions.
Or like random stuff.
So a few weeks ago, or maybe a month or so ago, I threw out the phrase rode hard and put up wet.
That was like a couple years ago.
That wasn't that long. It was this year, baby.
Raise your hand if you know what that means.
Rode hard and put up wet.
Not everybody knows what that means.
People like.
Well, maybe men.
Yeah. People know what rode hard and put up wet means. I think I was talking about someone too. I was like, that lady looks like she was rode hard and put up wet.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is probably a bad thing for me to say, but like, yeah. So.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Anyhow. All right. So I'll let you pick. Do you want to do which one? Which one do you want to try this time? See, Corey's heard rode hard and put up wet. He's not even from America. So he's not even from America. He knows what that means.
This guy looks like he's about to like get after this guy. Look at the way he's looking at him. And he has his sword ready. Well,
that has nothing to do with what their names are.
Okay, this one.
All right. So she's going to try to name this guy. So we'll give her a chance to look at it.
Okay.
And see what she thinks. This was going to be a lot tougher for her. So.
Okay.
Now, if she pays attention to detail, she can get it. If she thinks long enough and she pays attention to some details. So, yeah. You can't give her hints yet, TF Life. She hasn't guessed. She's got to give a good guess first.
He kind of reminds me of, okay, so I don't know a lot of Transformers names, but I feel a little Starscream-ish, kind of. And he also kind of looks like a monkey.
This version does count. His face does count like a monkey.
Yeah. Like he belongs in Planet of the Apes. Wait, okay, now I'm going to use his hint since it's there.
Look at the whole figure, though. You have a chance of getting this one. Like,
you think so?
You do. You have a chance of getting this one if you just like kind of look and think for a second. God, what a good figure. Jeez. Like, seriously.
I do like all of these like sharp angles on him.
Like when Prime came out in 2010, right? It's like 15 years ago. So these figures came out then, and like every bit as good as like stuff we get today. Just, it's like that's almost all of them.
Car tool and car part.
Mm-hmm.
Car part. Rotor. Rim.
That classic character, Rotor Rim.
Rotor rim, yeah.
So somebody start working on the concept for Rotor Rim now. That's a good one.
Rotor rim. Okay, oops.
It's not Rotor Rim.
I don't know. Oopsies. I can't make him stand up. Okay, need more help.
All right, y'all. She needs more help.
My official first guess was rotor rim. Car tool is most accurate. Name a tool that helps you with changing a car part. A
Good job, Lee.
wrench? A wrench?
Not wrench.
A socket.
Wrench socket. Wrench socket rotor.
I wasn't saying those names together. Changing a car part. What else would you use other than a socket and a wrench? A hammer if you don't know what you're doing?
No. So how
a screwdriver.
No.
Drill.
How are you getting the car off the ground?
A jack. Jack something.
There you go. Think about the rest of the clues and look at him. Look at him. Look at the deco on him and think and look.
I'm thinking super hard.
Think and look. Here, I'll give you like. So here's where the real test comes in, y'all. All right, so mystery. So right here. Oh, let me do this. So this is going to be your clue. If you know, you know. Okay, here.
Oh, it says it right there. Wheeljack.
Oh, crap. I didn't realize that.
Oh, I ain't even heard his name before.
You named him last week.
What do you mean?
You named him last week. He was one of the blokies you named last week.
What did I name him? Tussle?
No. Did we do Wheeljack last week?
No.
I thought we did.
No.
You said somebody
He was on this, but I don't think we named him.
Oh, okay.
Did we?
My bad. So you gave it away. Sorry. Well, that was anticlimactic. Well, I thought she named him last week. You called somebody Wheeljack last week.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot all about his name. So his coloring, it should have given it away.
Yeah.
My bad. Whoops.
You were close though. All right. So now, okay.
Last one.
So, all right.
This guy?
Yes. So this should be her most challenging, I think. Welcome back, Corey. Man, your internet cuts out a lot, doesn't it?
Look at these big old hip joints. They're giant.
He does have some large,
He has some hefty hip joints.
He does have some large femur heads there.
Wow.
And a very non-existent acetabulum.
Also,
if you know anatomy,
his
you know what that
chest
means.
His chest sticks out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's
it's
evil,
all
right?
in the hips.
He's a Decepticon.
Oh, but is he?
He's not?
He's a free agent.
Oh, what? I didn't even know that was a thing.
So he can be a Decepticon or an Autobot.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Ask Will about that.
Will, why is there a free agent? I didn't even know there could be. Although that one guy in the Transformers movie, the old guy that was the jet in the museum, he was a Decepticon, but he decided he didn't want to be with them anymore, so he became a Transformer or an Autobot. I mean, what was his name? Old guy?
Jetfire. Jetfire's my name.
Because he's his name? Free agent?
Free agent is not his name.
Um,
I hope someone needs to be taking a list of this every stream of who the Transformer is and what my wife names them, because this is like great fodder for like custom work. I think this would be like a really fun thing to do.
Because you're getting into that. There you go. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Gives me more things to do.
Yay! Okay.
Yeah. Yay.
Is he always colored this way? Because he looks like he should be in Halloween. Rotor spin equals real jack.
Yeah. Rotors spin.
Rotors spin? Huh? What are you talking about?
Rotors.
Yeah. What about them?
They spin.
Okay.
Rotors in a car spin as well. Also, rotors in a helicopter spin. There's a helicopter named Rotor Spin, but no, it's Rotor Storm. My bad. Whoops.
Okay.
Then Spinister. Oh, hello. TNTino Prime.
TNT.
I like that. That's a cool name. Forgive me. I think this is your first time on the stream. If this is not your first time, let us know, because YouTube changed the way they do this. And now everyone's name is their @ name. And it used to be different. So if you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been here before, welcome in. This is a segment of the show where my wife tries to name Transformers. It is fun if you enjoy that. So we usually have a good time. And she's come up with some good names. Like, she said, this guy was Yellow Jacket. Pretty good. So
I thought for Wheeljack, I said Rotor Rim. That was it.
yeah, Rotor Rim.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to the TNTino Prime. Welcome to the welcome to the stream, man. I really like that name though, TNTino. Like it rolls off the tongue very well. So also you can, wait, TNT Neon.
TNT Neon.
TNT Neon? No, there's not another. What? Yeah,
it is. TNT Neon.
Sorry. Can I call you TNTino, because that's how I read it? I'm dyslexic. I apologize for that. Legitimately, I'm like a slight bit dyslexic, and so please don't take offense to that. So welcome to the stream, friend. We're having a good time here. Talked about a couple things already, and again, this is where my wife tries to name Transformers. It's
Totino's Pizza Rolls.
It's a fun thing to do. Currently, she's on this guy. So the way we do this is we let her have like a good guess, not just a random guess where she can't just throw something out. She's got to be like a good thought out guess, because that becomes characters we're building for our own world, basically at this point. And then we start giving her hints so she can try to figure out who the character is. So
he reminds me of some kind of villain from something that we've seen recently.
That is so specific.
What was it? He just looks so evil. Is his name kind of bad guy-ish? He likes to play both sides, which lends to his name.
Will dropping the hints out there early. I guess I'll allow it. You are basically like a co-founder owner in this venture here. So
okay. Multiple personality man. Jekyll and Hyde.
No, but there is one that is basically like a Jekyll and Hyde guy.
Oh.
Well, kind of in a way, but okay. Maybe we'll get him one day. So,
Flamer.
No, but there is one named Flame War.
Flame War.
She's a girl. She's right up there. She's got the fiery boobs.
The fiery boob.
The fire boob motorcycle up there.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, TNT Neon has subscribed to you almost a year, and this is his first time I'm assuming you're a man or a boy or something.
Anyhow, Team Neon, thank you for jumping in a stream finally. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Thank you for jumping in a stream. That could have come off cross. I didn't mean it that way.
Finally.
Finally, where you been, Team Neon? All this time we've been having fun. No, we've literally only been like doing this kind of like weekly stream, maybe 2 months now. And we're having a good time with it. So
Not a boy.
So
okay. All right. Helldiver.
No, you're just saying the lyrics plays. Also, not straight doesn't mean gay in this, and that means like.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Not straight, meaning he plays both sides for the Transformers.
There you go.
Wait, is this referring to his name somehow?
Yes.
Oh man, why do the words elude me? Oops.
Whoops. Sorry. Why do the words elude me? I feel like it should have been like
they're just floating away.
The words, they elude me.
I don't know. You guys are giving great hints. I think you are. I just
this is a tough
connecting. One. It's not connecting in my brain.
All right, so let's pick up the hints. Let's increase the intensity. Let's don't go like we're not going ham in the hints yet.
Is it Amanda? Amanda? He moves like a crab.
Yeah, that's good. How do crabs move?
Straight line, sideways, 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 swipe.
Crab swipe.
Armada. I was like, I think you were saying Armada, but I don't know nothing, so
He's an
I
Armada,
wasn't
yeah.
sure.
So yeah, she knows.
I've heard the word
0, 0.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I mean, I know probably like 10%. No, not 10%. 5%.
I don't know if you watched my videos and paid attention to the music I put behind them, you would know based upon a song I put on the unboxing I did for him. But
for him, oh, I don't pay attention that well.
Yeah.
Okay, sideways. Sideways was getting close.
Final answer.
Oh, I can call him Sideways. That's his name. Is it Sideways?
Is it Sideways?
Is it?
Is it Sideways?
Is it Sideways?
It's Sideways.
I said it! Yay! Thank you. Full tilt. He's not side swipe, but he is.
Sideways. There's a country song that's made by someone that I don't even know. I put it in there in the video because it made sense with his name. I don't even know the song, but it goes, "This sideways."
I actually do know that song.
That's the only thing I know about that song is it goes sideways. It goes pretty good representation of the song. Yeah. What do y'all think?
Better than your Mark Wahlberg impression.
What are you talking about? What was great? I've always run a mile.
Nope.
All right. Okay. Would y'all like to see one more for the evening if she's willing to stick around?
Okay.
Is she willing to do one more? Do y'all want to see one more for the night?
I can do one more, but I need some hints that work with my brain. You guys got to get inside my brain.
God, good luck with that. I try to tell her hints that work inside her brain all the time. We're two different people.
This is true.
The most popular segment of the show. My wife names things. That's what I was going to call it. My wife names things.
But those things just happen to always be Transformers.
MWNT. See, when we go to TFCon next year, we're going to have shirts at some point that that are something. Maybe we have like a periodic table of all of the things that she names that are different, and on the back of the shirt, and then on the front, on right here, it says MWNT.
My wife names things.
Yeah, the weekly Transformer. So
yeah, my brain is gone. My brain left 6 years ago with our youngest child.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, which one?
All right, so
I think we should do this one. Right?
No, you know who that is. That's not fair. That's not fair. So who could we get that she could? Yes. Neon.
Now it needs a jingle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm talking
no.
about Lyric doing it.
We're working on a jingle. Lyric like is shredding on the guitar now, so like we're going to get a theme song and a jingle up. Like it's going to happen. Like we're this is only week 2 of this, so we're working on it. So, TF Con, Lord, TF Live, TF Con is in Orlando, the one that we're going to all go to. TF Neon, yes, TF Con, Florida. That's correct. That's the one we're going to go to. So we're trying to get a group up to go down there. Trigger Happy, I think he's in. Will's in. Maybe had a couple other folks. I'm not sure. I need to talk to Kyle and Joey and see if they're in. I offered like kind of our area as like a landing hub for folks that are coming from up farther north or kind of like farther west, almost at east west. We want to kind of meet here and then like travel down because it's only about 8 hours from here, which isn't a bad drive. We'll split a hotel. It'll be a fun time. And TF Life,
I'll make you cookies if you decide to come here
and
first.
TF Life, I mean, that'll be next fall and you graduate this year. So technically you'll be an adult. So if you want to come hang with, if you want to spend like, I'm not sure when you turn 18, but if you want to like come hang out with a bunch of 40 to 50-year-old men at a Transformers convention, come on, man, it might be a good time. If nothing else, we'll give you a lot of dad advice that your dad has probably told you, but you never listen to. But if you listen to it from other guys, you'll listen to it. So...
okay, pick my Transformer.
All right, so
Mama's got to go to sleep soon.
Picking the Transformer. I got to get something that's not too obscure but not too easy. So that's a hard one to do.
Transformers Prime.
Let's see. Okay, give her someone name. Okay, I got that. Stand up.
Okay.
Sorry. Technically, this was from Transformers Prime, but let's see. Oh my God. See, I had a hard time standing up this thing too. Don't get old, y'all. And if you're already old, I'm sorry. See, that's too easy. You can get that. So, only accessible, I think. Let's see. I think this is the only easily accessible thing I have from Transformers Prime, which does not get enough love. Where are my Transformers Prime blokies? I want some Transformers Prime blokies, y'all. Let's go with this.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucas.
Oops.
You said you were going to try to go as well. You're the other person I'm trying to think of, right?
Okay.
Flame War, but not. Yeah, see, I already spoiled it. I already told her who Flame War was. So
this is a girl. She's got boobs.
Dang, baby. I don't know if YouTube is going to let this go through now because of
Why?
that.
Really?
They're weird about stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh. How do they know? AI?
Probably. Or AI overlords.
Okay.
She's not going to get this one, by the way.
It's not Alita in a different color?
No. Well, hold on. Let me think. No, Alita has never been this, I don't think.
Why does she have 3 wheels?
Because the wheels on her feet come together to make one wheel.
These ones? Oh, yeah, you're right. It's thinner.
But yeah, that is a solid first guess, right, Will?
Thank you.
So
that's the only girl name I know.
And well, it was Ariel technically that became Alita, but that was,
Alita was in one of the Transformers movies, right? One?
Yep.
Transformers 1?
Yep. Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Now. She kind of looks like a bird.
It's not Alita. There's like only one other girl Transformer.
But I don't know.
There's more than one, but
Blue Jay.
No.
That's not a good guess?
No, it's not a good guess.
But she's blue and she looks like a bird.
Yeah, but it's not that obvious, right?
What is a remote control car called? Okay, hold on. I know that. Oh. RC. RC.
Yeah, it's RC.
I actually do know that name.
Yeah, you do know that name.
Yay! So that's her name?
That's her name. That's RC from Transformers Prime.
RCARCEE.
Wow, you even know how to spell it. How did you know that?
I don't know. I've seen it somewhere.
Where have you seen that?
I don't know.
That's real weird that you actually know how to spell it.
actually secretly know a lot about Transformers.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's got some kind of scheme happening. Is what it is. So
Okay.
all right, fine. That was too quick. Who's this?
Very colorful.
This
That looks like
this is an easy one. This is okay.
It is way too wide.
This is a Mitch Hedberg joke. If you understand that reference, you'll understand it more. I mean, it'll be good here in a minute, but who's this?
I don't like him.
Last one.
He's really wide, and that's weird.
Well, his name is not Weidman.
Wide lizard.
No, it's not a lizard. Pardon me while I.
Oh, there's a head.
Yep.
I didn't know he had an actual Transformer head.
Will, you probably got that reference. So
You don't know who this one is? Transformers knowledge through osmosis.
yeah,
Like you talked about RC in your sleep.
we sleep and just like brain waves exchange. That's why I have perimenopause, and that's why she knows Transformers things. So
Okay. I know who Mitch Hedberg. The name. I kind of know his name. Is he the one that talks about having a funeral where his body comes down on wires?
I can't remember. I don't remember that specific joke, but
Somebody has that.
old
It's
school
really
G1.
funny.
Yeah, man. I picked this up in a thrift store in High Point, North Carolina, like in 2012 or something like that. And then my youngest son found it when I was at my house or my parents' house like a month or so ago. And he's played with it and transformed it back and forth. And I'm like, wow, the quality of old Transformers. I mean, this is from 1985 or something.
Dang.
Like, where's there's got to be a production mark on this somewhere. Oh, man. Maybe it was on the shield or something. It's on here somewhere. Anyhow, it ain't no younger than 86. So,
It's as old as me.
and there's like one little stretch mark on it right here. But I mean, figures nowadays. So,
Oh, cool. We love
Oh,
North
cool.
Carolina.
oh yeah, dude. Like North Carolina is our like Western North Carolina is the place that we would live if we could. We
I was born there too. So
thought you were born in,
Goldsboro, North Carolina.
but then you moved to Germany right away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. North Carolina. We are North Carolina fans. As far as like of the state, or at least the eastern or the western part. We haven't been to the east side, really, but like we really like Black Mountain, and you know, Asheville's too cliche. We're cooler than that. Like we like the outskirts.
No, it's just too crowded.
Outskirts. Like we like Black Mountain and Montreat, and where did we stay last time? Us want to know us. So
Lagrange.
Lagrange.
Lagrange. That sounds familiar.
ZZ Top song.
And that's not why I know it.
South, Lagrange. Name this guy. Come on.
Turtle shell.
Not turtle shell, but
Is it-
kind of close.
Really?
Mhm.
Tortoise shell.
No.
I don't know. Tell me. Next to Goldsboro. Neat. Cool. I was only there for like 6 months, and I'd love to go back someday, but
Okay.
that day has not come yet.
So here's where it is.
Turtle tracks?
No, so here's the Mitch Hedberg joke. Okay. So he's like, I want a job, Navin. I'm gonna do my Mitch Hedberg impression here,
Okay,
which
let's look.
she's gonna hate. But it's like, I want a job, Navin, kitchen appliances. I want to work at the kitchen appliance, name it Institute America. You just take whatever something does and you put after it. Toast, refrigerate, I'm going on break. After it.
Breaker?
What is this?
A transformer?
No, what animal?
A turtle? Turtler?
Turtler.
Turtler? That's his name?
Yes.
Weird. A sea con?
Mm-hmm.
What's a Seacon?
Seacon were the sub team for these guys. Wow, where is? I guess Liam only had him in the car, but we got a couple others too. Sealing was one of my first ones, so
okay.
There we go.
Well, it's been fun, guys. It's been real. I was gonna say those at the same time when they got smushed together.
It's been
fun.
It's fun.
It's real.
So again, this is the segment. My wife names transfer. That's not it. I forgot the name again.
My wife names things.
My wife names things. Okay.
There we go.
But things aren't Transformers.
And then in parentheses, they all just have to be Transformers.
Nah, that's too much.
Come for the Transformers reviews, stay for the impressions.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, I think my Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
My Mark Wahlberg is pretty good. It's not good. Okay, let me rephrase that. It's not good. But I feel like if you know what I'm saying, you understand it. Does anyone else understand my Mark Wahlberg? God, I can't say his name either. It's like, what are you doing talking to my daughter? You know what I'm saying? You Optimus Prime. He's always out of breath when he talks about things. So, does anyone else get what I'm talking about here? So.
Okay. What's the one that I really hate that you do? It's like a gay guy that's an actor, and I don't like his voice at all. You don't remember?
I don't know the guy's name, but it's just the guy who does the Bumblebee from Family Guy. I'm just gonna be a little bit. I'm just a little bee over on the flower.
Ew, no, I hate
it's
that.
It's because it's like this weird gutter, and it's like it's an uncomfortable way.
It's uncomfortable.
And it's because of the way that it's like the inflection and the tone is gone and thing. It's just like it's just the way it's said is kind of very like uncomfortable. Like
yeah.
It's kind of I understand. I can understand that.
Yeah,
it's uncomfortable.
Like it. Okay, I gotta go.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Kaya, do you want to be on the stream? You're whining about something over there, so.
Maybe she has to go home.
Well, you let her out if you want to, so.
Mary, where'd you go? Where'd you
go? Kick that blanket. I guarantee you'll find him. Told you. All right, so that's my wife names things. I hope y'all had fun. I thought that was fairly fun and enjoyable. So wow, have we basically like covered everything? We went over news. Let's see, make sure. Went over a few things on sale on Target, and what we got this week. Oh, we actually got one more thing that we got this week that I was I'll show you guys here in a second. Just to throw this in there for folks who kind of came in later. Target 25 off of 100 and 10 off of 50. So pretty good deal there. Just saying, not a bad deal there. Oh, and 10. Lord, I'm either have to call you Neon Prime or TNT No Prime because I'm trying to read that and it just not work every time I do it. My brain, I'm too dyslexic, and there's too many same letters there that go together. But yeah, thank you for the comment about the artwork. That actually came from BotCon 2022 or 3.
Liam was turning 3, so it was 2022.
Okay, BotCon 2022. Those were drawn by Simon Furman and Bob Budiansky, and then I had them sign them, and I think they're print 84. Or wait, let me see. No, they're print 87. So that would have been, I guess, I got print 87 out of 100, I guess, because it's like a year after the 86 movie came out. And so a T. All right, we'll just call you T then. So I got those from that. And so that's kind of how I have my shelf set up there. I try to like kind of replicate the poster a little bit for each of them. I'm going to rework some of this display at some point. I've been saying that for 2 months now, and maybe one day I'll get around to doing it. So, okay. So, T, if you're 50, and I know Trigger Happy if he's still in the chat. And Lee, if you're still in the chat, I've got a random one here. It's non-Transformer related, so I might like lose everyone now. But I was at a random Walmart like south of town and looking at the clearance section, and I came across this for $10, and my inner child went, wow, I need to get that. And so I had to do it. So check this guy out. Most people probably have no idea what this is and don't care about this. But this was a short-lived like 1980s series called Sectars. And I'm trying to remember the full story about these guys. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this this TikTok microphone stand idea where you just clip this to things, because I feel it's like too close to me when it's up here. This actually become a thing. I hate it because I don't do anything that TikTok has to do. But yeah, very short-lived, right? But this was, I thought this was like I had some of these books as a kid. I thought these were super cool. This whole insect race of people, and then they had like spiders or dragonflies that they wrote on. I guess if you think about it, it was kind of similar to Dino Riders, except with bugs instead. But if I'm not mistaken, the concept actually came from a guy who worked with Jim Henson. And he came up with like a toy line. And of course they did the whole media blitz with it, with comic books and, lunch boxes and everything you did in the 80s. Every property we were trying to get out somehow. But the guy was skilled at making puppets. And so he made this puppet. And that was the thing with the characters, is like the big, like the main guys, like Dargon here. And then the villain whose name I cannot remember, to be honest. But they had little puppets they would ride on. And one was a spider and one was like a weird dragonfly beetle beast thing. And you could actually stick your hand in the puppet and then you could like move it along and stuff. The concept never took off. If I'm not mistaken, Marvel actually did the comics for them. And so that never really took off. And it was very, very short-lived. Like you said, kind of like Lee, we talked about this about a month or so ago. The guys who had the backpacks that had like the lines that came out of them that you put across two things, and they all had like zip lines. It was kind of that area, or like ring raiders. They were like jets, and you wore them as rings and you flew them against each other. The 80s had a lot of crazy, like people were just like throwing darts at the damn wall. Like, let's just see what property we can get out there. Transformers came across, well, I guess first Star Wars, and then Transformers came across and hit. And then it was just like, let's just see what we can get out there. G.I. Joe was kicking big. You had Cops and all this kind of stuff, kind of, He-Man, of course, all that kind of stuff rolling out. So, yeah. So I found this guy at Walmart and I kind of couldn't resist. I don't know if he just doesn't just live on the shelf like this as this weird memorial. And this is apparently the night fighting version of Dargon versus the regular version of Dargon that's on the back there. He doesn't have any head articulation except for like right to left. But he does have, he has wrist rotations. He may, oh man, I don't even know if he has a waist rotation. But he's got some decent looking shoulders and elbows and knees. I think it's pretty cool that their weapons were like kind of like the thorax of a bug, and that was in there. So just a neat little thing. Things and stuff and neat stuff is fun, right? So, yeah, leave him in there. Probably so. That's kind of why this guy stays in the packaging. This KO Beast Wars. Oh crap! Quick Strike stays in this. I bought this when I was in high school randomly from like China. I don't know why. Like I got it cheap. I thought it was cool, and it's just like Space Wars. It's just literally a giant KO of Quick Strike that will live in here just because of everything about this. Everything about this. The fact that this is Quick Strike, this is Transmetal Waspinator, and then there's Dinobot down here, and it just says, what does it say? destroyers, space monsters. The back has nothing on it. It's just like I love things like this. It's just so just like weird and random, and also it is 90 maybe 80% clear plastic. If I pulled it out, it would break instantly. Just you gotta love stuff like that. Oh crap! Oh, there went everybody. Oh dang! Sorry, Point Blank. I'm gonna have to redo all the headmasters tomorrow, I guess. But also the fact, like, it has this giant warning on here. Warning, not suitable for children under the age of 36 months due to small parts. The fact that this is a KO thing from like China or wherever, it has got this giant warning about children specifically under 36 months. I mean, it's just sometimes in our collection, kind of like we were talking about earlier, we have pieces that we just enjoy because whenever we enjoy them, that's one of those. I think that's what this is going to be. I may let him live with the Transformers, just to be honest, because it's just so weird and so random, and just another giant part of, not a giant part of my childhood because it was so short-lived, but when you're a kid, like I would have been 5 or something when that came out, like you don't know what happens to these things. And then as an adult, you find them and you're like, whoa, that's crazy. I mean, we're all, pretty much here, we're all adult. I guess aside from TF Life, he's the one old soul in the chat here with us all, hanging out with us old dudes for whatever reason. We're all with me putting this up here. I'll have to do all of this later. Get this back over. Oh crap! Oh dang it! Come on, hardhead. All right. Come on, hardhead. All right. Can't move him because he's there. And let me see. What else did we get here? Oh, yeah. So I guess for the last part of the stream, you're not, oh yeah, Lucas, you're not that old. I forgot you were still in here. Sorry. So Neon, TNTino, whatever we want to call you. I think, if you come to TFCon with us, we should get a shirt where we just cross all those names out or whatever. You just call you Jeff. What do you collect? I know kind of for a lot of our folks here in the chat, what they go in for. I like knowing that about my folks. So then when I'm on the lookout for stuff and I jump in here, I can be like, hey, we got this thing, or I've seen this thing, or if anyone's looking for anything like that, just through I think maybe Instagram or just osmosis in the chat. I knew that Trigger Happy was getting into Transformers Prime. He just got knockout and he was looking for Bulkhead. And just so happens the mysterious benefactor of our channel had given me a box of stuff that had a legacy Bulkhead in it. I was like, hey, you want this thing? So we're getting that over to him. And, same with TF Life, who's in our chat here. He was looking for a Pseudo Shears Bumblebees. And I'm like, I got you covered, man. That's part of like the reason I launched. Well, that's not the reason I launched this channel. I launched this channel because I got tired of just like consuming other people's YouTubes, and I wanted to do something to like put something out instead of just consume. I wanted to produce something. But part of that morphed into like, the long-term goal for this has always been to like fundraise to send people things if we can within reason, because that's cool. I like giving people things or like buying things. I like being a Transformers broker because that's what got me back out of the hobby. Is our benefactor back in the day before you could order so much stuff online. Like I would find stuff and I would like, hey man, do you have this? Do you want this? And I would get it to him, and that sucked me into the hobby. I think the first thing I found was Siege Jetfire. I was like, hey, this thing seems pretty big and interesting. Do you want this? He's like, yes. And then like I kind of started to get like tricked back into it a little bit, just kind of like slowly IV drip myself back into. Now I talk to people across the world on a Monday night, and that's pretty rad. So, crap, what was I going to say? Okay. So we have one thing that we can probably unbox, or we can do Blokey to see what we get there. So I'm going to try to get these guys set back up real quick. Y'all let me know in the chat. Do you want to see a Blokey, or do you want us to pop open Well, I mean, I'll show you. We can pop open. We can. This came in one of the 2 packs I got. We can pop him open, or we can finally open the last guy in this box and open Bumper, or do we just leave Bumper in this box and then I find some way to put this entire box on the shelf with Bumper in it for perpetuity? Like, what do y'all think we should do this? I kind of like that idea because it's cool that we finally got an official Bumper, right? Like that he actually Autobot Bumper. That's, I mean, it's a neat thing, but he's like, this is what I got this for here and here. So it's like, man, like that's just me. If you love Bumper, rock and roll. But I almost want to just stick him on the wall just in here. Let's see what we got here on the chat. You can like Masterpiece Transformers, third party Transformers G1 is your main DC Joes and Thundercats. Good Lord, man. Oh, man. You 3D print? Sick, dude. We may have to hit you up for some stuff then. I never got a ton into the Masterpiece. It's actually, I moved him up to the Autobot Commander shelf up there. I have a Masterpiece or MPG, whatever it is, MPG 9? Is that what he is? Or 7? Or I'm butchering that. I have Genrai up there because I wanted a representation for Master Force in the collection. And the price of him versus the price of the Combiner Wars or Power of the Primal was about the same, to be honest. So I went with him. The only other Masterpiece I have is MPO1, original Masterpiece Optimus Prime. Got him from Walmart for $25 when I worked at Walmart back in the day. And then I have Masterpiece Jetfire, who lives in a box because it's just, I don't know what's in there. I don't know why. Masterpiece is great looking. I guess I do have Masterpiece Leo Prime over there, or Leo Convoy. I don't have a lot of Masterpiece. Part of it's money. Part of it is I find that I don't really like mess with Masterpieces as much as I love the idea of having like some metal and like being sturdier and being like this certain kind of accuracy. Like I like to fiddle with my stuff. That's why I don't really like, where is it? That's why I like Magic Square versus New Age. Like Magic Square is like freaking flawless. But they're not fun to fiddle with. And I feel the New Age stuff is more fun to fiddle with. And so that's kind of like me with Masterpiece versus like mainline stuff. I like mainline stuff just because I like to mess with my stuff a lot. Very ADD if that cannot be seen already. And so it's like a fidget toy. Like it's like a Rubik's Cube. I have to be like flipping back and forth. And I enjoy that part about it. So we got here, see, thank you for that. And yeah, if you're a Masterpiece guy, I imagine you do probably like Magic Square better than you like New Age, don't you? I don't have any larger third-party stuff. I have messed with some larger third-party stuff, and while it is very nice looking, I find it to be the tolerances to usually be kind of off, to be kind of fiddly and not fun to mess with. And again, like I like to mess with my stuff. So that's what's kind of kept me away from like some of the larger stuff. Yeah. Do you not like New Age that much because it's not as accurate? If I could fancy a guess, because if you're a Masterpiece person and a Magic Square person, I would imagine you like that kind of like super accurate stuff versus a little bit more stylized kind of version. Because I will say the Magic Square Prime is far and above better than the New Age one. That's why I got that one. I did like a whole, like, it took me like 4 months to buy that figure or something because I was looking at them both and comparing them and trying to figure out which one I liked. And I ended up liking that one because it looked better. Yep, cartoon accurate. See, even the plastic, it's softer, it has a softer quality, has a softer paint quality, and it's like, they're gorgeous. But I don't like messing with them. I mean, I actually have I have Magic Square's Minosaur as well. And like freaking beautiful figure, phenomenal figure. But man, I do not like to mess with it. And the first time I ever transformed that trailer to make the skeleton for the combined mode, it literally took me an hour to like mess with it and fill around and get to where it goes. So that's just me though. Man, I feel like I lost the thread somewhere here. So, oh yeah, we were going to open something. We said we can do a Blokey. Neon, what do you think about? Have you gotten into any of the Blokies yet? We enjoy them quite a bit around here, or a few of us do. So we can either open a Blokey or we can like look at Double Punch here, which early in the stream I said this, but weirdly I enjoy this mold. And I think I like this deco better than the purple, even though like I'm a fan of purple. Purple's my favorite color. And then maybe this has just got to be put out as a poll on something. I guess I need to put it out on the YouTube, because we don't have that many folks in the Patreon or in the Discord. But eventually that's what stuff like this will be, is we'll do stuff more like there'll be like Patreon like sponsor segments in a way, like, hey, what do you want us to see? Like something weird and obscure that wouldn't make for a good YouTube video, because no one's going to give a crap about it. Like, who's wanting to see, someone talk about Transformers Prime RC's deluxe figure from 15 years ago. But if someone wants to see that, I would love to sit there and talk about that at some point. Or like ask a question or choose a segment or, something like that. I think that would be a fun thing to do. And one of those things might be, what do we do with this? Do we just leave it in the box? That's what I'm leaning towards. I think that would be a cool thing. I think that would just be funny for my own edification. So, oh, you do love Loki's. All right. Are you full size? Are you classics class? Are you the defenders? Good night, dude. Where are you at on the Blokies? On Bloky stands, and you said all of them. Yeah. So I just I put this in our Discord the other day, but they're doing the shining version, like I'd say shiny, I guess like the metallic versions of the Dinobots, then with a Wheeljack and a Prime, and I think that's a mix of the Galaxy version and the Defenders, because it looks like the Galaxy version of Grimlock. I'm not gonna pull out. He's weird to get out there. Like the Galaxy version of Grimlock, and then like Wheeljack is riding on the back of him, but they're all like kind of like a shining version of them, like a metallic-y gold and silver version of them. That's interesting. I thought they were doing like all the Dinobots in a fail swoop, but they're not. So when you say you have shinies, are you talking about like the metallic-y ones or the light up ones? Because shining means different things. It's kind of confusing to me, to be honest. I still haven't quite figured out their like nomenclature yet. But I think sorry. TF Live said we should open Double Punch here. So I guess we'll take a look at him. Yeah, light up and metallic. Yeah, I bought the first series of The Shining, or was this? No, I guess it was the second. Mainly because I wanted to get the G1 Optimus, because he just looks great. Well, there one is in your Drone Cube, so got him in the lighty up version. I also have Acid Storm. I actually bought that one off shelf. But I got all these just for I just buy the whole cases. If I want something specific, I buy the whole cases and give away or sell the rest, because there's no point in playing the game of what are we going to get. Let's just get something. I also wanted a Shining Grimlock. I thought he was pretty cool. So, and Megatron, I have him as well. Oh crap! There went Magnus. I am not on TikTok. I'm an old man, and I don't feel like being a TikToker. So, but I don't know. Maybe that's something I should expand to, or like expand to. And but I don't want to run it. If I could just like put the stuff out, and someone else do it, maybe. But yeah, and I'm with Will kind of. I think I'm sticking to the Defender. They're easier, they're smaller, they're cheaper, and they're way fun. Like the Defenders are so fun. Lucas, thank you for stopping by as always, friend. We will see you next Monday. Take it easy down there, okay, man? Oops. No, Neon, I don't have the talking version. One of our longtime viewers who's not on tonight has that. I have like looked at some of those. They and some of them look like pretty interesting. I just haven't like taken the plunge on those yet. And some of the other like class ones, like I would kind of like to get the like the Megatronus from TF1. He looks pretty cool. But yeah, I haven't dipped all the way into some of the bigger ones. Like the only like classics class I have is my youngest has the Scourge, and then I had the Primal here because I picked this up on the like Walmart, had it for $5, and I repainted him to be Nemesis Primal. And then I have the Optimus from the first Bayverse movie as well. Just haven't put him together yet. Again, because he is $5. Like, yeah, you know, why not? So, let me get this out. I do remember that about this, that the tail does not sit together. I will say the paint job on Double Punch here is definitely, I like it better. I do wish they'd like added like another little hinge here for the Stinger, because it just does this weird thing here. Bill needs to curl around more. So let's pop the rest of them out here. Also, some articulation on the Scorpion legs would have been nice, but you know, they didn't give us articulation on the Titan Scorpion legs in the middle joints. You had to get an upgrade kit for that. So why would I expect them to do that on a small figure? Hasbro, give us a giant premium product and don't put just an extra hinge on it. So check out Ross, the Transformers animated Galvatron, also metal. Transformers animated Galvatron. Give me Transformers animated Galvatron. At some point I had seen the Metal Hawk there. Our Rosses around here haven't had Jack. The only thing I've gotten from there semi-recently, and by that I mean like a month ago, is I got the Matrix from TF1 for like $15 or something. And about 2 months ago, I saw Shard and Chromia there for like $7. That was it. And then I picked up this. Oh, dang it. Man, his feet sure do come off. I'll show this. It's not going to fit in the frame, but the only good thing I found at Ross is this bad boy here that actually I picked it up on the way to North Carolina in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Big old Batman animated Batwing. That's the only good thing I've actually seen there. So, oh man, I would love to get the Armada Galvatron. To go with the tidal wave and everything. I just wasn't going to double dip on that mold. I wasn't going to pay like the full price for that thing. So, I mean, if I could pick it up for $20, I sure would. I guess that is the only other thing I saw. I saw the Rise of the Beast Primal at Ross for like $25, which is one of the few movie figures I have because I really like that mold. I picked it up at Target on a sale, just on impulse, and I'm like, wow, I enjoy this thing a lot more than I thought I would. So, all right, here we got Double Punch. WL Punch. And like I said, I enjoy him more than I feel like I should in a way. But sometimes I just buy figures off of vibes, and I guess he does have more articulation here than I thought he did. Well, just on the front legs. But I think he's like pretty cool. The only thing is like the head, the ball joint. So the head in a robot mode is the head that's used in the alt mode as well. And to do so, it has to be on a ball joint that looks all the way up, which would be great. But that means like his head can only do like that. He can only, let's get it back on there. Oh, Lord, come on now. Oh, God dang, that's tight. There we go. There we go. And so his head only can like rotate like weirdly like this. So it just kind of like makes for strange posing. And then let's see where, yeah. And then like his weapon like tabs on like the underside of his arm. It's kind of weird, but I mean, I think he's pretty cool. Also, this was a Walmart 2-pack. So I was able to get a figure for TF Life there, and this guy came with it. And so it wasn't like, and both of them cost less than a normal deluxe cost. I think it's a pretty cool figure. And then I really like the way that the transformation, like the way the hands like slide into this. I'll do that here in just a second. We'll catch up some comments. Yeah, so you said your Ross, wow, your Ross had 6 of those bat wings. Dang, that's freaking cool. Like that's, did your Ross happen to have the Triptychon? I've heard rumors of that. I've never seen a full confirmation of that, but the Triptychon, like the new Triptychon release. So, because I would want that. I wasn't going to do it, and then Will brought his over here, and I'm like, man, that looks cool. So, Will, talk to you later, man. Thanks for all the stuff you've been doing on the Discord here lately, by the way. We've got to discuss our year-end review, how we're going to do that, and when we're going to do that. I actually have a lot of time off at the end of the year, so maybe I can actually make it where I travel up your way and bring the lights and everything, and we can stream from your place, so you don't have to drive down here. Also, that'll give me an excuse to go by the shop up there. So, so yes, and we got to get our list together too. I was thinking about that today, and like, God, I got to figure out what came out this year and what I got. We didn't get as much this year as well. You did. You got a lot of you got a lot of stuff this year, completing that one collection. But I don't feel like I got as much this year as I did last year, which is a good thing. We both got real out of hand last year, I feel. So, oh dang, TNT, you saw one in Hickory. God. Man, it's like for $60, I just had to pick it up, you know. As far as lights go, I have one light that the cord got eaten by a vacuum cleaner that I can rewire for you, and it should give you at least something. I was able to parlay that into like I needed a new light, so now I have 3 lights. So that's why we have like a whole like here. It's actually quite a bit nicer, I feel. So, but yeah, I'll look at my books and you look at your books and see what we can do, because we got to get that figured out. So anyway, later, dude. Oh yeah, that's fun. So this is what I say I like about this mold. So for some reason, I don't know why this like, let's see. Yeah. Well, you bought a whole collection this year. So, all right, later, dude. I think this is really cool that his hand rotates around and then just whooshes up in here to combine into to his claw mode. And then it's actually a separate, like they tuck in to the inside of him to fill him out and then come out to make his scorpion claws. Now, I will Oh, crap. Well, that wasn't good. Pardon me just a moment. Oh, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. There was some pressure behind that one. Yeah, man. Have a good night. Thank you for dropping by. I don't think we got your channel. Let us know what your channel is, man, so we can check out some of your reviews. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. Anyhow, we'll just flip that out, and we'll try not to knock anything else over. And this guy's just going to fold out here and fold out here. And let's see here. I don't remember how to do this. This has been a minute since I've done this. There we go. His chest just squishes in him, and then these rotate around backwards, and then come down, and then flip up like, there we go. And there we go. Boom, boom, and there we go, there we go. They splay out to the side a little bit, don't they? Okay. Whoops, there went his tail. All right, dude, I'll come, I will come check your stuff out. Thank you for dropping by, like, for real, man. Maybe we can, we hope to see you next week, and I hope you've enjoyed, our little bit of a stream we had going on here. I always tell people here, like, I just decided to set the camera up one day and start talking to people, and people, sometimes listen, sometimes they don't. So I guess that's what we all do. But yeah, I'll come by and check out your channel. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted here. There we go. All right. Oh, that looks weird. Boom. And scorpion mode, which you can't see. Let me tilt the camera down so you can kind of see that guy there. There he is. I think he looks great in scorpion mode. Like, I don't necessarily like the back of the claws, this giant like point, like part hanging off the back of here. But like, I think he looks pretty cool. Like, and this is where actually that weird like head articulation does work very well. Like, I do enjoy that they incorporated that head into the actual alt mode as part of what he is. I think that is a cool idea. And I really like this red deco better than the purple one. I love the purple, but like, I like this better. I think we just need to get one more. Let's get one more deco out of this. Let's get a sandstorm or something. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Have a brown one. One of the scorpions was sandstorm, right? I think. Anyhow, I like it a lot. I actually like that quite a bit. Like, way more than I thought I would. So, get the camera adjusted back up here. Alrighty. Well, since I have spilled stuff everywhere, get this out of the way here. Man, it can be a sticky mess everywhere. So, as I was saying, since I have spilled stuff all over my desk and all over my floor, have to borrow the carpet cleaner for that. We have talked about news. We have talked about reveals. We have opened something. We've had my wife try to name Transformers, which is probably the best segment of the show. I'd surely enjoy that quite a bit. I hope you guys enjoy that. And if you keep tuning in, we will continue to do that. But I think we're going to head out for the night. Thank you all so much for stopping by and watching wherever in the world you are. We do have a Patreon, patreon.com/The Weekly Transformer. I should probably know what that is. If you feel so inclined to throw us $1 or $2, then that'll get you in the Discord and whatever that kind of stuff is. Or maybe at some point we just do a Discord. I don't know. I'm conflicted about that kind of stuff. Where did Nemesis? Oh, he's down there. So, anyhow, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. I guess you can do that on this, or a comment on the video, maybe. Whatever. Send it to someone else that you might think would enjoy this 2.5 hour ramble of stuff. And tune in next week. We'll do the same thing. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and hope you find all those figures out there that you're looking for. Drop us a comment on something that you might be looking for and see if we can help you out. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all.